Hello everybody. Today we're going to work on the next part of our Marvel sign videos. Today we're going to make the Fantastic Four logo out of this piece of wood. We're going to make it in two parts, then sandwich them together. So let's go ahead and get marking and get to cutting. Alright everybody, we got our stock here cut down. Went ahead and got it mounted up on the Shapeoko Pro cutting area here. We'll go ahead and get everything zeroed up, get the bit in, and we'll start cutting. We'll go ahead and get the machine zeroed now that the height of the bit's been set. Use this bit 0 V2, which I think is really handy and one of the best additional pieces of equipment you can get for this machine. Okay, so now that that's zeroed, we'll go ahead and jog this over, get it out of the way, put the final clamp on. Then we'll be ready to go ahead and change the bit and start cutting. Alright, it's finished cutting. See how it looks. Turned out pretty nice, it looks like so far. So we'll go ahead and take this off, start getting these tabs cut out, and then we'll see what we have to work with. This is the new oscillating multi-tool I have. One thing in my shop I often use this for is to cut out the tabs from projects after I cut them on the CNC machine. The outside ones can normally easily be cut by a bandsaw, but these inside ones are tough to cut. So that's where this can come in handy. Or if you have a job on the CNC machine and it fails because a tab breaks out, you can quickly take this, cut through your other tabs, and keep your job going without having to start all over. That saved me a couple times on that. So we'll go ahead, we'll start cutting these tabs out on this, and we'll get going. Okay, so as you just saw, we got these tabs all cut out using this Craftsman oscillating tool. So that made quick work of those. But we still have these pieces of the tabs left over because we weren't able to get very close with that. So we're going to take this rasp now, go through, that'll help grind all these smooth. Then we'll take some sandpaper, sand this up, then we'll go ahead and get this part painted. So let's get to rasping. Guess that's a word. Okay, so we got the tabs cut off, got it all sanded down good and smooth. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint this dark blue color, since the Fantastic Four logo is normally blue. And then for the face here on the back side, we'll take this stain that you've seen me use in other videos, we'll apply that here, then we'll sandwich them together. We'll have the shiny blue on top, then we'll have the deep wood stain underneath. So I think it'll turn out pretty good, so let's go ahead and let's get the wood coated. As you can see, we've stained this disc here. We painted the 4 blue like the Fantastic Four logo. So next step is going to be to glue these together. Then we'll sand this outside edge in case any glue spreads out to help them match up a little bit more. I'm going to use this Gorilla Wood glue to glue this together. And then it'll be ready for polyurethane. Then it'll be ready to hang on the wall. And so let's go and get it glued up. Okay, so we got the glue on here, got to put together. There's been some squeeze out on the inside. Got as much of that cleaned up as I can. I think as it dries, it'll turn a little more clear and should look okay. So I'm just going to take a can of stain now to sit on here in a couple places to help hold it down while it's drying. And now we'll wait and see how it turns out. Okay, so we glued the 4 onto our background here. As you can tell, we kept the wood grain in the same direction. So far it looks pretty good, but now we need to go through, sand these sides, make them even and smooth, and then we'll go through, we'll stain this with a dark color that should cover up that blue pretty well. Then we'll stain the back, then the whole thing will be ready for a coat of polyurethane. So let's get sanded. Alright everybody, so we just finished polyurethaning this fantastic Thor logo. I think it turned out pretty fantastic. As you can see, it's pretty shiny, looks good. So it's ready to hang up. It'll look good next to the Shield logo and the Marvel logo we made. We'll put links to those videos in the description below, so check those videos out. And now,